Hey, welcome. Episode 144.
Oh, it's close.
We Made It podcast.
144.
Yeah, back in the building. You know what I'm saying? After last week, our debacle where the episode got lost. I really hope that doesn't happen this time, but now I'm going to have that fear for a while. Like, that was
PTSD.
Really, yeah, literally.
That was traumatic.
It definitely was. Episode 144, We Made It podcast, back in the building. We Made It podcast.com, at We Made It podcast on all social media. Make sure you're watching this on YouTube. Make sure you're listening on Spotify, iTunes, or whatever it's called, Apple Podcasts. What else? Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Where do people listen to? Google Podcasts Plus. I don't know.
Podcast Addict.
Yeah, whatever.
Stitcher.
We're on all those joints.
We'll hit them all up.
Absolutely, and you can watch the video on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can see Caesar's Baby Yoda shirt. You know what I'm saying? I guess Target got the license for that. Okay.
Watch your mouth.
Make sure you follow Caesar on Twitch. It's the only thing he cares about is when he's streaming Twitch. We Made It Ceez on Twitch. And make sure you follow the homie Tragic Magic, a.k.a. Targ, a.k.a. Traj, at X Mufasa's Taquitos on Twitch. We're gonna hopefully this weekend we're gonna be doing a gaming episode, another esports episode. Hopefully this Saturday, maybe.
Yeah.
Potentially.
If it's in the daytime, yeah.
Well, yeah, I would. It's not gonna be at night, obviously.
But yeah, let's do it. I'm really down.
This guy literally just not care about anything but himself. Anyway, you look like R. Kelly with a golf hat. What the hell are you doing right now? Anyway, today we got a lot of stuff to cover while Caesar's texting. We're going to have another Black History Month segment. Wow. 12 days into the month.
I mean, this episode's going to be deleted anyways, right?
What?
Just like last one with the mic.
Oh, please don't put that into the universe. But we're going to have another Black History Month segment. Caesar doesn't know about it yet, but I'm going to bring up a great athlete. We're going to do some French. I mean, we're going to do a little bit of recap action. Nothing too crazy, depending on what Caesar wants to do with the Milan Derby recap. I watched Real Madrid. I watched some French Cup action. I'm not going to get too deep into it, though. Next week, we do have the Round of 16 Champions League. We're going to preview some of those.
Thank the Lord.
Right. We're going to preview some of the
Champions League.
Me too. We're going to preview some of those matches. We're going to talk a little bit about what the U.S. men's national team had to say about the U.S. women's national team pay. We're going to touch on Dele Alli being racist. And we got some UFCCs after he's off of Discord. But Caesar, you know what I'm saying? It's February. Out here in America, we have Black History Month in February. Some people have things to say, oh, why you just get 1 month? It's not really like that. You know, we're just mentioning the people that rarely get...
Yeah, sorry.
Good.
I don't think the perspective should be, oh, why is there just a month dedicated to this? It should be, this is a month that's a good time as a reminder to commemorate people that have done excellent things for the growth and you know, the growth of Black people in America and their history and around the world too. Like a lot of famous people have done a lot around the world that it's not just in America where Black people had impact. They impact all over the world.
Yeah, you know, I used to go on my personal Twitter and like I would put different prominent Black people every day of the month and say, you know, people you can Google. You probably don't know about them. You go check them out. I'm sure nobody did it, but you know what I'm saying? It's a gesture.
Feels good though.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have ever looked anybody up, you know. But the person I want to commemorate today, February 12th, this episode will be released February 13th, is one absolute legend, worldwide legend, maybe even in another planets they know about this man. Maybe Caesar's preemptively Googling him right now, I'm not sure. But you busy? Do you want to just go outside and get your text on or what? Because you're real distracted right now. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, boxer, heavyweight champion of the world at some times, philanthropist, humanitarian, activist, profound athlete, cultural icon. He passed in 2016. Absolute legend an icon of all sports. You can always get you some respect if you're rocking a Muhammad Ali shirt. Like,
there's no one that ever gets mad about a Muhammad Ali shirt.
They're like, what's that? Like, you can be in the whole drip contest. You just come out with a Muhammad Ali shirt, you're good to go. Muhammad Ali, I've obviously he boxed before our time, but what? So we've only seen like clips and highlights and stuff like that. But I think he definitely changed the game in boxing and was one of the ones that kind of. He definitely changed it in the sense that like being braggadocious and like being overly confident and like selling the fight, like that definitely originates with Muhammad Ali. And although this is later in his life, like one of the moments I thought was really dope was when he lit the torch for the Olympics that time. I was like, that's really dope when Muhammad Ali's lighting the torch. I don't know if Caesar, you have anything you want to add?
I think the coolest thing about Muhammad Ali, not necessarily moment-wise, I always felt like he was an individual that no matter what the race you were or in America, you had like a profound respect for him and what he did. Like that there's sometimes people that always gravitated towards different athletes based upon like their background and how they appeared, but he was like cross like everybody. Like everybody knew him. He appeared at all the shows. He did everything. Like he was massive. Mm-hmm. And the craziest thing to me about him is that at that massive scale he took powerful. You want to just go? You want to just go? You want to just go right now? Anyways, you just texting. You want to just leave right now? You want to just go? I'll just do the show. Who am I?
It doesn't work.
No, it does work. Yeah, especially this month it should. He's the kind of person that no matter what, everybody knew who he was, and he took a powerful stance. At a time that someone of his celebrity status you wouldn't typically see, his declining to go take military service due to his religion and stuff like that.
He was a conscientious objector to the Vietnam War.
Yeah, and that's not a stance people take today, especially as a celebrity.
Well, Trump took it. Well, he wasn't conscientious. He
Jesus
just said
Christ,
he did bone spurs or whatever in his foot.
But Trump was to say I got bone spurs and like doing interviews every week, like popping.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, like, that's crazy.
It went to the Supreme Court. Yeah. I mean, he was facing 5 years in jail.
He was like, he fought it.
He's like, no, I ain't going in that damn war. They never did nothing to me.
That's so real. Like, that's not going to happen ever again. And that's crazy to imagine that.
Boy, if they draft now, oh, God. Can you imagine? I mean, honestly, I can't even, like, when they were talking about
if I can use my dual citizenship, would it work?
You can leave.
Oh, I'm so out.
You know why? You know what makes me be out?
What?
Because I had to sign up for selective service.
Yeah.
But the reason why I can't get drafted, only child.
Are you for real? Mm-hmm. Oh, me too. Let's go. Suckers. That's what y'all get.
To my knowledge, I'm only child. I don't know if I got some halves out there. Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to snitch on you.
I'm going to snitch on you.
Snitch on me, man.
I'm like, he did.
But I'm on mama's side.
I mean, I think I'm too old now anyway. But yeah. Conscientious objector to the Vietnam War. I mean, he lost everything. They stripped him of his boxing license. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't box for 3 years.
Yeah,
after that.
And he didn't come back exactly the same either. It was big for him.
I think he won the heavyweight title again after that.
Yeah, but they were saying it was not the same guy. Of course, it was.
I mean, honestly, someone that was.
Can you imagine like you're that big and then they took away your ability to fight and like you just took it? Like, nah, I'd rather not.
I wonder if he could have fought overseas. Or maybe because there was
You know what? No, actually, I think I remember he did some of those gimmick fights.
Did he? Okay.
I don't know if you remember like those video one time I was watching his 30 for 30 where he like fought like a wrestler. Okay. But they had specific rules where it's like, he like that, but they did some stuff like that. And,
okay. Yeah. I'm not sure.
It was like boxer versus wrestler. She was better. They were doing stuff like that back then.
Yeah. But yeah, Muhammad Ali, if you guys don't know much about his career and his life, you should definitely do a little research. I mean, and there's, I'm sure there's a bunch of documentaries about him. I was just recently watching Who Killed Malcolm X documentary on Netflix series, and obviously Muhammad Ali had a relationship with Malcolm X and with Elijah Muhammad at that time. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, Black History Month. Next month we're coming with somebody else. Did I say next month? I mean next week.
You said next month.
Yeah, next week we come with somebody else. So be prepared because I might drop a doozy on y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Might start talking about Ronaldo in Black History Month.
You definitely
not the Brazilian one. Okay. Okay, Caesar. I just want to go over some of the games I watched. Like not really that much in detail because Honestly, I haven't really had the fervor to do recaps since it's Champions League.
I was trying to do Milan Derby one.
Well, hold on. Don't say you tried because you said that you got Milan Derby stuff.
But I have a review on it. But I don't have I don't have time stamped things on it.
I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole joint, but I did watch PSG beat the dog shit out of Dijon in the French Cup quarterfinals.
Great.
6-1.
What a shock.
It was an interesting game, though. It definitely wasn't obviously 6-1 seems like a crazy scoreline.
It is a crazy scoreline,
but it wasn't exactly like that.
6-1, bam.
No, I'm not talking about the goals, but I'm saying like Mbappe looked a little frustrated. There was some little stuff going on, but the thing that I did take away from it is Julian Draxler's play. I like Julian Draxler a lot in this game. He looked really confident. I
hope he does look confident against Dijon.
Dijon beat PSG this season in the league. They literally beat PSG. So relax. Dijon named after Dijon DJ Mustard.
Barcelona beat.
Also, Lyon played Marseille today. Big match in the French Cup quarterfinals. It was an interesting match. I mean, although I don't think that they actually have a real rivalry, Lyon and Marseille. They both have the Olympique in their name. But I don't think they're actually a real rivalry like Marseille and PSG are.
Really?
Yeah, Marseille PSG is a big rivalry.
Yeah, but why would you think that's not a rivalry?
I don't think it's real. It's a contentious like that. For instance, when Thomas Meunier liked some Marseille posts, that was a big deal for the PSG fans. And I remember who was that guy? Benjamin Stambouli. He had played at Marseille before, and when he went to PSG, they would boo him every time he came on the field. Yeah. But Lyon, Marseille, it was an interesting game. Obviously, I pay attention to Ligue 1. Marseille's second in the league right now. Lyon's kind of struggling, but Lyon is in the final for the League Cup, and I think they might not make it to Champions League this season, maybe to Europa, hopefully, but they lost Memphis Depay. That's a big deal. But they did win today 1-0. There was a penalty, and Moussa Dembele, it was saved. But then later on, Houssam Aouar got a really nice goal. Houssam Aouar is a baller. Marseille and Lyon both have French midfielders that are ballers. Houssam Aouar is 21, played for Lyon. He is really, really good. Honestly, he's the future. And Marseille has another player, Valentin Rongier, who is really good also. I thought he was younger. He's 25. But
big young.
But he's really
White.
He's really good. He came from Nantes to Marseille this season. He's really good on the ball and stuff and does a lot of good stuff. And I'm damn dude, one of these teams need to pick this guy up.
Maybe Man U.
Oh god, jeez. R.I.P. Bruno Fernandes.
It was nice knowing you.
It was nice, dog. But you.
Fernandes.
I was very close to doing a deep dive on Paul Pogba. I had it.
What's wrong with you, dog? Why you always want to attack
a deep dive isn't an attack.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Paul Pogba was good. It's not an attack like Bale and Icardi. They suck. But Paul Pogba was turning 27 next month, and also he's been hurt the whole season, and they got Euros this summer. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to give you that deep dive treatment, dog. If maybe I'll do the deep dive or not, I'm not sure, but Paul Pogba has played more Europa League games for Man U than Champions League games. So I'm damn dog, that looks kind of bad to me.
I'm sure he's so over it over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, really quick before you get into your Milan derby, I did this weekend watch. This dude don't pull up his nose. We're right back on Discord. I did watch Osasuna versus Real Madrid, and I did watch Real Betis versus Barcelona. The reason I watched Osasuna versus Real Madrid because Gareth Bale started.
Yeah, I heard about this.
So I had to do that Bale tracker. Oh my god, Gareth Bale's so bad. Oh, he's terrible. In the first half, I had. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 negative plays and 2 good plays in the first half. In the second half, I had 1 negative and 1 good. And that was it. And then he went off in the 71st minute. Like literally, like
what does he do out
like
there?
literally nothing, dog. Like it blows my mind. And there was like one play where like Caesar, like I can't stand Gareth Bale. There was a play where there was an overhit pass and he was like running fast and like it was so annoying. He's like trying to do a thumbs up for this pass. Like you're not even done running yet. Like
He's already ready to thank him.
like, what are you doing, dog?
His favorite move right here.
Literally.
Does this?
But Real Madrid did win 4-1. And that game,
Hold on.
Benzema became the top assist. He became the assist leader of Real Madrid.
Hey, good job, Benzalito. He had a great year, man. That work is putting in. It's coming through. That work he put
Really
in.
dope for a dude that literally plays as a center forward.
Yeah.
Like
To be an assist leader, especially in a club with historically many super talented midfielders.
You feel me? So yeah, Gareth Bale had like a terrible game, 9 bad plays and 2 or 3 good plays, and none of those good plays led to an assist or a goal or anything. One of them, like he got to the end of something and like tried to kick the ball. I think he was actually fouled in the box, but it fell to Isco and Isco shot the volley in, half volley. Also, Real Betis, I wish Caesar would listen to me.
I'm blowing my nose. Relax.
I wish you just pay attention to me. I wish, like, I need your attention right now.
Okay, I'm going to do the same thing when you pull your phone out. I got you. No, I got you.
Caesar, why you need to read your notes?
I got you. No, I got you. Go ahead.
I got you. Why you need to read your notes?
I got you.
Why you need to read your notes while I'm reading mine?
Wait on it.
Why you need to read your notes?
Wait on it.
Okay. One more time. Why you need to read this dude literally a child? Anyway, I did watch Real Betis versus Barcelona. Man, Griezmann tracker. Oh, okay, Caesar, you've done trackers before. You know how I do trackers. You know how I do them like that, right?
You do plus minus, yeah.
Yeah, and I do like
I don't do like that. I do a
Ticks.
tick every time it's good at.
And you don't do bads.
Yeah.
So you just do goods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I do goods and bads. So this is like a
I'm sorry. I do a tick and the X if it's bad. Sorry.
Okay. So this is like, I mean, obviously Gareth Bale's garbage. Wait, you know what? Okay. I did a Julian Draxler from PSG Lyon. I didn't talk about the match, but this is like a tracker. You know what I'm saying? You got it goes down. Let me show you this Griezmann tracker. Look how small it is. Look at this. Literally no involvement. First half Griezmann tracker, 2 bad plays, 1 good play.
Was he in the game?
And literally, I mean, dog so absent. And then the second half, 1 negative, 1 positive, and then I put another positive that was defensive play, and then I put another positive I can't remember, but he went out in the 89th minute.
Oh my God.
Griezmann's so bad. At some point, he took a corner in the 50th minute. I'm like, they're trying to get him involved any way possible. Griezmann literally took a corner. I'm like, dog, it's over for you. What's the name? And also he had 0 shots. He never took a shot the whole game. They won 3-2. Antoine Griezmann, $100 million forward, didn't take a shot the whole game. Crazy. But who was balling was your boy Nabil Fekir. Oh my God.
He's so raw.
Nabil Fekir is ridiculous. Okay, Caesar.
He's a freaking Betis.
Right. Okay. I'm just going to say this and then we can get into your Milan derby. First half, Nabil Fekir had a laser left-footed goal.
I mean, he literally has that foot.
Okay. Laser. Okay. Later on in the match, what did I put the minute? No.
I bet he looks at Griezmann like, your ass.
Oh yeah,
I'm so much better than you, dog. You're on that team.
He's like, I should have been starting in the World Cup, not you.
Yeah. I don't know about that, yeah.
What?
He wasn't playing bad in the World Cup.
Who? Griezmann. He was in the right place at the right time. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Olivier Giroud was doing all the real grunt work out there and Mbappe and stuff. But anyway, Nabil Fekir had a left foot laser goal. Mm-hmm. Okay. Later on, he does a Rabona with his right foot.
Whoa, really?
Literally.
What, his right foot?
He does the Rabona on his right foot.
Damn, he's really good, dude. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie. That's like making me annoyed. That's really, really freaking amazing.
I'm like, wow. Because I was like, I'm like, it looked like he did
2-footed is enough, but do Rabona, like, that's a lot of movement for an off foot.
I was like,
holy Jesus.
I was like, wait, did he do a Rabona? I'm like, it kind of looked like he did a Rabona.
Yeah, looked at your feet real quick.
And they were like, and they said, oh, the Rabona. I'm like, okay, but he's on the left side. Why didn't he just, I'm like, let me rewind it. And then I'm like, this dude literally did a Rabona with his right foot. I'm like, what? And the pass was perfect. But, Longley or something like headed it out. But it was really going to drop to this dude, whoever it was. That's insane. But then it made me remember, in 2017, he had a half field goal with his right foot.
Damn, he did.
That was his right foot.
2-footed.
Yeah, like that was literally with his right foot.
On that Marcelo swag.
Which Marcelo? Like he and it was
crazy. A good right foot.
It's but okay. Okay, you want to be honest? Hold on, you want to be honest? You want to be honest? Wait, I don't know if you're joking or you want to be real. Okay, I don't know if you're joking or you want to be real.
Damn, go ahead.
Okay, I can't even
be real.
Marcelo doesn't ever want to use his right foot. Like, it's like literally the last resort, though. But he can do it okay, but like it's the last resort. Nabil Fekir queued that ball up with his right foot on a half field shot. He like queued it up like, oh, I'm about to shoot I'm about to shoot this with my right foot. Like, it's not a big deal. And he did a Rabona with his right. I'm like, what the hell? Can you imagine? Like, Di Maria would never do a Rabona.
No, he'd probably fall on his face or James.
Oh yeah, or Messi. Messi can't even probably move that part, break his hip. But anyway, Nabil Fekir did end up getting a red card though, for arguing with the ref. But yeah, it was actually a really good game, and Griezmann's so bad, and like I honestly feel bad for Messi. Like he hasn't played with Griezmann. He's probably like, damn dog, like, what's up? Why did we get him? Yeah. Okay, but you want to talk about the Milan derby, which I only saw highlights.
So I decided to watch Milan derby because Zlatan was starting today.
Today. It was so long ago.
So, anyways, I was going to start the Milan derby. Relax. Can you relax?
I was seeing who got yellow cards.
I'll let you know. It was a wild game, sir.
A lot of yellow cards.
Let me tell you right now. This game went all the way up. Here's all the yellows.
Yeah, damn.
It went all the way up. One thing that annoyed me is that on his site, literally they were running like a ghetto 4-4-2 with Rebic up front with Zlatan, even though it says he's a left wing. He was definitely up top with him.
I never heard of Rebic.
But... Rebic is the dude from Frankfurt. He's a Croatian. And then the guy whose name I can never pronounce in my whole life, Kalhaganoglu.
The Turkish guy.
That dude, the Turkish guy, he's still on the team somehow. And actually, now that I want to see, I was like, oh man, Suso's not on the team. Bye, Suso. Suso's off Milan. Now they got Castillo starting, who's a baller.
Who?
And I have suspect eyes on Castillo. I can't pronounce the name. Castillo. I got suspect eyes on him.
As far as what? He looked black?
No.
Oh, there was some. Oh, okay. Let me write this down because I got
down.
I got a black person for you.
Oh,
oh yes. We had somebody that was trying to hide. Go ahead.
I'm excited. He said, listen, y'all. He says someone was trying to hide.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh really?
You really thought you could get away from us, bud?
Oh yeah.
The game started off kind of slow in the beginning. But one thing to note, I really thought was important that, man, like Zlatan is like crazy slow now.
Oh,
like,
baby.
It's really like but the thing is with him is that I like that he accepts that he's slow.
Okay.
So his game is different than like the PSG days. Like it looks now he's like much more central and much more middle, like create off the middle. So what I was noticing is they were forcing the ball a lot to him. And he was outletting it all over the place. Like he was doing his he can't even, he's not even jumping a ton. Like if a ball comes, he's doing his weird foot flicks all the time. But it works. Like it's making stuff happen.
Yeah.
Milan looks better right now than they've ever looked all year. Like they look a lot better. And it was looking like it was about to be positive because when the match started off, they got the first goal of the game.
First two.
Rebic scored at the 40th minute. And then no, and then 5 minutes after that, Zlatan scored right before the half, and I didn't even know what happened. I turned the game off, and then I went to the bathroom because I thought it was gonna be halftime, and I was like, what 2-0? I came back, I was like, oh, Zlatan scored right before halftime started. But so Milan goes into the half.
Can you go, please?
Milan goes into the half up 2-0.
This dude's so fake. Dog, come on now.
So, anyways,
so fake right now.
the only thing that I have an issue with. So the problem is Milan had Rebic up top with Zlatan, and the only issue with that, they didn't really have much speed because Rebic isn't a true winger. So I was saying, put my boy Rafael Leão in the game. Rafael in the game. He's Portuguese, ho. Rafael Leão in the game. Put Rafael in the game. Ele tá pronto pra jogar. Put him in the game. But then it was too late. But I do have here my Chiesi tracker.
Okay.
My boy Chiesi.
Who did it?
Huh?
I'm just joking. Go ahead.
He had 5 good plays first half, 1 bad one, 6 good plays second half, 1 bad one. He was insane. I mean, he's not uncomfortable on any foot. He works hard. He's strong as hell. I mean, I don't even know, like.
Is he smart this month? Can he be smart?
He's intelligent. He you know what? I mean, his intelligence speaks for itself because he doesn't make bad decisions. That's an intelligent player. He doesn't make bad decisions.
To add something to strong.
This super talented player. He can play literally anywhere. I wish he was on Real. Like he's a great player.
You wanted to say, is he better than Kondogbia? Absolutely,
he is.
Not.
Yeah, he is. Absolutely is. Like
absolutely
I can
not.
say without a doubt, he is.
Okay, Caesar. When's the last time you watched?
When's the last time you watched Casey?
When's the
last time you watched Casey? When's the last time you watched Casey?
Okay.
Because I've watched more Casey than you've watched Kondogbia.
Caesar, stop it.
Okay, then I've watched more Casey than you have.
Okay, but Caesar, you just said I watch more.
Okay, I've watched more Kondogbia than you've watched Casey, though.
Absolutely not.
Why are you lying,
Caesar,
dog? You don't watch Serie A. You watched him 4 years ago on fucking Atalanta Sassuolo, where the hell he was.
Caesar, I watched before he went to Milan, and I watched him for Milan.
You don't watch him on Milan.
Caesar,
Why are you
Caesar,
capping,
Caesar,
dog? You don't have ESPN Plus.
Caesar, when did it come to ESPN Plus?
Last year.
Thank you. So
when have we watched him 4 years ago?
Caesar,
Good job, bud.
Can I talk? Can I say something this month? I've watched Frank Chiesi play at least 5 times. At least.
And I've watched Kondogbia way more.
You've absolutely not watched Kondogbia play more.
You're going to say this, whatever. I mean, he was literally my guy. Damn, I should have just cut off my sweatpants.
Yeah, back up. Hell.
I was literally picking him back on fucking FIFA 8, 16.
That's where you watched him. But I watched him play games.
Okay, look, man. Man. Look here, bud.
Anyway, Kondogbia is better than Frank Chiesi, and he's also proven himself. He's won trophies with Valencia.
I don't care about what he's won with. I don't give a damn about that. I'm talking about the best player who's better or not. He's stupid. Get the hell out of here,
Chiesi can't play in Spain.
Get the hell out of here.
Chiesi can't play in Spain.
Whatever.
Chiesi can't play in Spain.
Absolutely, yeah. What is wrong with you?
We'll see.
You literally don't know shit. What's wrong with you, dude?
We'll see.
Why? How come nobody want him?
How come nobody want him?
You don't know, but maybe his wages are too high. What are you talking about? Nobody wants him.
What
do you know, dog? What the hell do you know?
First of all, why are you riding?
God damn, you love shutting black people down. Anyway, so
what is Kondogbia?
He just now switched teams. Chiesi been on this AFCON. He been doing AFCON for a minute.
Yeah,
all of a sudden, Kondogbia couldn't cut it out there in France and want to come back down to the realness.
Now,
you still get the eyeball emoji.
Can I say this?
No, you can't say anything. It's not your segment. Shut the hell up. Anyway, so here we go.
This month, this is how black people got
absolutely shut up. Also big shock. Victor Moses plays for Inter. I didn't even know that.
He just came recently. This window.
Yeah, he was wild.
He had an assist for this game, right?
He did. They subbed him out real quick. Like
I'm sure he
told
you he had an assist or something like that.
Anyways, can you back up? Okay, you know what? Bam's literally destroying my segment because that's all he wants to do. Inter Milan won 4-2 because Bam's an asshole.
Can you say who scored? You got it on ESPN right there. Real notes here.
Rebic scored for Milan.
Rebic
and Zlatan. And then for Inter Milan, Lukaku scored. Brozovic
scored.
Vecino
Uruguayan
scored.
Legend.
Yeah, he was wild. He had a couple missed opportunities too, though.
Uruguayan Legend
scored, and of course, I did not know Ashley Young was on Inter also. So
you saw that he went there. You saw that.
I did.
Vecino, the Uruguayan Legend.
Vecino's really good, but he's just very basic. He's really good. It's like really good having basic cable. It's him. He's just basic cable.
Cassie's better than Vecino for sure.
Wow.
Cassie's good. He's good. He's no Kondobia. He's not.
He really is.
You just want to put black people against each other.
No, I know. I just want to say one's better than the other.
Because you watch UFC and you want to be Dino.
You have an issue.
I do have an issue. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. I'm clever.
Oh.
Anyway, Caesar, dog. Oh. Let me tell you who's hiding. While you're not on Discord. Caesar, this player grew his hair out. He grew his hair out. Okay. I was like watching the highlights because I mean literally I just watch serial highlights now. So I literally can't just wait 1 second. I'm watching the highlight like, who the hell is that? I'm like, damn, I didn't know they got a light skinned dude on their team. Like, dude, who's this little light skinned dude running around here?
Relax, man. Why are you looking like that though? Calm down.
Dude, Caesar's just a racist. Just literally boiling racial tension. Anyway, so I'm watching the man. I'm like, damn, who's this little light skinned dude? I've never seen this dude before. I'm like, damn, he's real short. I'm like, damn, he kind of got like a fro. Okay. The dude fall on the ground. They zoom in. I'm like, Insigne. Insigne been out here. His first name is Lorenzo. I'm like, yo, Insigne been out here hiding.
He grew his hair out?
Caesar, if you look at him with his hair, he got a thick fro up there, dog. I was like, I thought he was light skinned. It's a light skinned dude. You might not be
curling it.
Caesar, I was like,
he did it. He did it because Balotelli told him to.
I was like, look at Insigne out here with his hair growing out, looking black as hell. I might have said it before actually because
really?
I feel like
this is what made you drip this hair here.
Nah, it's a little bit more messy right now. But okay, you have to see the angle, dog. You have to see the angle. Trust me.
This here?
Nah, that's a little clean. You have to like see it in the highlights. I mean, that one honestly, dog. Like literally, he's darker than Drake. Like honestly,
he's Italian, so
yeah. Nah, he's black, dog. There's somebody up in there. Somebody in there is darker than you in that family.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh,
brother man,
hey, man, we got to do something for Insigne this month.
I don't know.
Can the name of the episode be Insigne is black?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. I want to put a fro on him.
Like, yo, nah, I feel like that might be. But I was like, yo, dog, Insigne out here. But anyway, Caesar, next week finally, we got Champions League back. Sadly, next week is kind of the
week.
Tuesday got
the week.
Tuesday got some good games. I mean, I guess the better games are the week after, but next Tuesday we got pretty big match. I guess we'll see. Atleti versus Liverpool. Obviously Liverpool first in the league. Atleti's fourth in La Liga right now. Atleti was second in their group behind Juve. Liverpool won their group barely. Liverpool could have easily went into Europa League and been watching on Discord with Caesar right now. Last season, do you remember how Atleti went out last season?
No.
They won their first leg in the round of 16 2-0. Then they lost the second leg 3-0 hat trick by Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, I remember that match. I remember that. Yeah, against Juventus. Yeah. He balled out that one.
Yeah, indeed. And then, so yeah, what do you think? Atleti versus Liverpool?
Liverpool's going to destroy
them. You think it's going to destroy it?
Yeah.
First leg? What you think?
I think they're going to get exposed this one.
Ooh. You don't think Liverpool can get exposed?
No.
They have like no weakness.
I don't think Atleti's in a business exposing anybody.
So what do you think the score's going to be? First leg at home in Madrid, at the Wanda. They got Carrasco back.
First in Wanda?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 2-1 Liv. That's a tough match, though. Actually, no. I'm gonna go 1-1 there, but then in England they're gonna get routed.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're gonna get smoked.
Liverpool kind of go hard.
But Atleti does turn up for Champions League. Like they get all like anchored down. That crowd does turn up too.
Yeah.
I just don't think that when they go to England, they can be like, "Oh Lord."
Yeah, I mean,
it just seems like whenever these teams go travel in the Premier League, it just seems like it's just like everybody has a feeling they have to go sprinting around. You can't like play your game for real.
True. I mean,
the energy be there. You know what I'm saying?
For real. I'm thinking Atleti Liverpool, man. Oh,
I'm gonna go 1-1 only because I don't think Atleti scores for a ton of goals, And then I just think that like maybe like Mane or Salah or maybe Firmino get a goal in there, but it's just gonna be like locked down, tough ass gritty game because I thought they like to bring that park that bus heavy.
I'm thinking Liverpool's gonna win 3 or 4-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then also on Tuesday we got PSG versus BVB, or BVB versus PSG in Germany.
BVB 5-0.
Word? No. Okay.
I think PSG's gonna win 2-1
in Germany.
in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that Holland dude's gonna score again because all he does is fucking score, and then it's gonna be 2-1. Not because he's good, just because
I haven't seen him play yet, I'll be interested to see.
No,
him
I mean
play.
you said you gave a review saying he's capping whacking.
I haven't seen him play for BB.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm not saying he's gonna score because he's good. I'm saying he's just gonna score because this is happening.
I watched him play. For
we could have predicted Icardi's gonna score 2 in this game. I'm not saying he's good.
Yeah. I watched him play for. What was it? Was he at Leipzig, right, or was he for? No,
Leipzig.
No,
the other one.
the Austrian one.
Austria. Yeah.
Red Bull Salzburg.
Salzburg.
I was like, yo, this is the guy you're talking about. This dude literally is running around so slow. All these other little Asian dudes are ballers, though.
They had like 3 Asian dudes starting.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, the dude guy went to Liverpool. I'm like, I mean, if this guy went to Liverpool,
Liverpool's stacked.
Why didn't and Holland went to BVB? I'm like, obviously this dude's better.
Yeah, they're like, nah, buddy.
They're like, whoa,
like,
no, we saw you. Yeah, I mean, Origi's way better than this guy. So what do you think? Would you say 2-1 PSG?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me. I haven't watched BVB play this whole season. I don't think. Maybe I saw them once. I don't really know what they're doing nowadays.
Hot streak.
Yeah. What are they? They are 3rd in the league right now.
Bundesliga weird this year.
Yeah. Well, Bayern's back on top.
What a shock, right?
Yeah.
Like we predicted.
Like, I wonder because PSG's playing this weekend against Amiens, and I wonder because Cavani started today. I wonder if they're going to just go back to the 4-4-2 business with Icardi. I don't know. Icardi hasn't scored in a long time.
Long.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was a fake goal that he got like a week ago against Lyon. I want to say it was. Was it against Lyon?
Was it been like 5 games?
No, it's been. I feel like it's been more than that. No, that wasn't against. He had like a fake goal. Like it was actually Di Maria's shot, but it like ended up like barely ricocheting off Icardi.
Yeah, you said that. I remember.
But he hasn't scored in a minute. Like he hasn't like actually scored in a minute. Against Lyon, he had like 2 shots where he like scored. But he was like way off sides. I'm like, damn dog, you left really early on that run. So I don't know. Like I wonder if it'll be Icardi and Mbappe. I feel like Mbappe kind of prefers to play with Icardi. I think, but Neymar should be back. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick PSG just because of last season, dog.
And because you watched them.
Yeah, but
I think BB can pick them.
I would say like I feel like PSG's more talented, but I just don't know. You know what Leonardo was saying, the manager dude, the general manager guy. He started talking about how like or was it Tuchel? I want to say it was Leonardo. Like, like football isn't everything, and if you go out in Champions League, it's not life goes on, and it's not really like the end of the world. I'm
like, save his own job.
I'm like, what? Like, huh?
Should save his job.
Like your world is football, and your job is to have a team that wins. Like, don't be trying to be all esoteric.
My thing is like, don't do that because people are spending money on this.
Yeah, and also like those dudes get paid millions. The top 10 highest paid players in Ligue 1 are from PSG. These dudes getting paid racks on racks. It's not that big of a deal. Like, nah, dog, it is. I thought that was really whack, actually. Yeah. Like, let some other people outside of the organization say that. Like, let politicians say that. You work at PSG. Your world is winning. So, yeah, it's hard for me to... I don't really love to do predictions, but I'll say a draw for this game. I won't say how many goals, though. Wednesday is the day where it's kind of rough, actually. Wednesday, we got Atalanta versus Valencia. Ooh! Wow. Atalanta 4th.
What a cracker.
Atalanta 4th in Serie A. Valencia 7th in La Liga.
Heavy 4th.
But Atalanta have scored the most goals in Serie A by like a good amount.
Nice. Everybody's watching.
What's his name? Ilicic is their leading goal scorer, and I think Papu Gomez is the most assists in the league.
Oh, Papu.
Duvan Zapata scored this weekend too. This past
Hey,
weekend.
Duvan.
He's back. He's back.
God, I miss him. He's so good.
For real. So I don't know. That could be an interesting match in Italy. And then the other game is Tottenham versus RB Leipzig. Ooh, that's rough. Tottenham is 6th in what's called EPL. RB Leipzig is 2nd in Bundesliga. I don't know about that. I haven't watched Tottenham play in a minute. I feel like I haven't watched them play since Bayern beat the dog shit out of them.
I got Leipzig winning.
Yeah, at home in England.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because I think they're like, I just don't like. I don't think this is Tottenham's year right now.
Yeah, it's been kind of rough. Who they got? Oh, they got Mourinho. Mourinho like cut his hair or something. What's up with that?
You know what it is.
This month, he trying to hide it. Like he trying to hide, huh?
He's trying to do it for his
Is he
wife.
trying to hide? He's trying to hide. He's seeing. Yeah, he was like, oh man, ooh, let me cut this out.
I'm so mad that Real never got Son.
I know.
Every time I
commented that.
Every time I watch him, I'm like, this guy's literally Ronaldo clone.
I watched.
Like, you know, his dream is to be that Ronaldo dude so bad.
I commented that on what is it? One of the dudes we follow on we made an Instagram. He had, I think it's like Charcoal Pitch FC or something like that. Yeah, he does like pictures and stuff, and he had posted Son. And I was like, honestly, Real Madrid should have got him instead of Eden Hazard.
Dope.
For real. And I also think it'd be better for marketing too. There's a lot of people live in Korea,
and it just seems like that's like he looks like he looks like one of those like draft picks. Like that could be the dude. Like he looks like that guy.
I'm just like
if Jordan Lee, you like look at the next dude warm up, like that guy could do it.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a big marketing. I mean, obviously Eden Hazard played in EPL, so it makes you it gives you like kind of a bigger. He played for Chelsea, and he like won with Chelsea too. But I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people in Korea, dog. Like, it's a lot. Yeah. Give them a reason to watch Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be good for them.
Yeah.
Reason to go deeper.
He be doing
Asia.
like all kinds of Gillette commercials on his Instagram. It's like all commercials.
Bro. He's like big time, dude.
Yeah.
Very professional Instagram page.
I would love to talk about what Dele Alli did and wonder what he thought about that, but they're on break. He probably doesn't even care. He's like, that's China, dog. Whatever. But anyway, okay, so that's Champions League. We'll be having the best recaps in the world next week. Absolutely. We'll be recording next Wednesday after the matches.
Hopefully special episode Saturday too.
And yeah, hopefully special episode Saturday. Maybe we could end up releasing it later. We'll see. But yeah. Also, Ceez, I don't know if you saw anything about the U.S. men's national team kind of came out in defense of the women's national team. They released a statement talking about the women's pay gap or whatever. I'll just read some of it. The women's 2017 to 2021 deal is worse than the men's 2011 to 2018 deal, the men's union said on a statement today. The Federation continues to discriminate against the women in their wages and working conditions. What we believe should happen is simple. Pay the women significantly more than our recently expired men's deal. In our estimation, the women were due at least triple what our expired deal was worth in player compensation.
Wow.
The men claimed the Federation wants their pay to stay at the same level as in... Okay. The statement also said it's a desperate attempt to cover up the fact that what they did to the women in 2017 is indefensible. So there was one other quote. The men said that they issued their statement because the Federation has been working very hard to sell a false narrative to the public and even to members of Congress. They have been using this false narrative as a weapon against current and former members of the United States women's national team. Basically saying like the men's national team doesn't want them to have equal pay. So I don't know what the deal was, the old men's deal, but so the U.S. men's national team is saying pay the women triple of our last contract. But they're not saying pay us the same as the women's contract. I don't know what the numbers are for their last contract, but I'm assuming that the men's national team is getting paid more than their last contract. I would guess. They negotiated a contract with the U.S. Soccer Federation, Mafia, that gets them paid more than their last contract, their CBA or whatever. That's usually how it goes. Did they get paid significantly that much more in their contract that they're on now that they're saying that you could pay the women triple of our last one and it still doesn't equal ours, that blows my mind.
That sounds like it to me.
Because it doesn't say that we want them to get paid the same amount as us.
Or more than us, or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, our position is that the women should get paid more. But, I mean, I read through
They
them.
didn't
like,
say equal. They just said...
Yeah, I'm like, just pay them triple whatever.
Well, we made last time.
Yeah.
Damn, they must be making buku money.
Which is unbelievable to me. I'm like,
they get bounced. They didn't even make it... Then they go to the World Cup. And
they didn't even go to the last daggone World Cup.
And they got bounced out of Gold Cup.
Russia went to the round of the knockout stages.
Russia knocked out Spain.
Russia literally.
When the hell does USA ever beat Spain in their goddamn breathing life in a tournament?
In a real tournament.
In a tournament.
Yeah.
Real or fake.
Who did they beat last in 2014, which was literally ages ago? They beat one team. Was it Germany?
No.
They
lost 2-1 against Germany.
Oh, it was Ghana. Then they beat Ghana, right?
Yeah.
They beat Ghana, they lost to Germany, and they tied Portugal.
Yeah.
And they were advanced.
Ronaldo had that stupid cross that your boy.
Somebody headed it in. Who was it? Was it Quaresma?
No, Edu or
Adair?
Adair, yeah.
Was it him?
Yeah, it was Adair. Another header. The African link up was real.
You dig?
That Portuguese African link up, but I'm not talking about Ronaldo the Adair.
Stupid. But yeah, I'm like, damn dog, like it doesn't seem like, because the women are saying pay us the same as the men. What the men are saying is like pay them more
than our last contract.
Yeah, but it doesn't like pay them more than our last contract.
But slow up on trying to pay us the same as us.
Yeah,
though.
and I'm just like, what? Like that,
I'm telling you, man, they must be getting buku money,
which blows my mind. I'm like,
it
damn,
must be nice
dog.
out here because be a male soccer player in America, playing on a national team.
Like I didn't really do that much research, but I kind of feel like I saw some numbers that like the. You know what? I can't remember. I don't want to say anything wrong, but I'm just like, damn dog. Like all you had to do is come out and say that we're for equal pay.
Yeah,
that was it. It didn't have to be none of that. Just be like,
yo, pay at least the triple of our last contract. Wow.
I'm like, what does that mean? Like we don't know the numbers.
Yeah.
So like, does that mean pay them more or pay us equal? Because the women are saying pay us equal. We're saying pay the women more. They should be riding around in Rolls Royce trucks.
Sound like it.
Yeah, the women should. Megan Rapinoe and that Seattle Storm player should be having a Rolls Royce truck, and Michael Bryant should have a Maxima.
No, he should have like a Geo Metro.
Damn,
the way he's playing,
he can't even get a.
None of them players deserve anything good other than bus tickets. They're so bad. They deserve bus fares.
Caesar's tired.
That's why I'm funny because I'm tired.
I didn't say it was funny, but okay, so
wow.
Anyway, I encourage somebody else to look it up. Like, look, what is the U.S. men's national team saying? Is it cap? Because it seems like cap. I don't see the word equal in here anywhere.
Do a word finder.
Yeah, like honestly,
equal.
Okay, the women's spokesperson saying. Basically saying thank you for standing up for us, but like, it doesn't say much about like equal. Like where's that word equal at? I should do a find in page. So Molly Levinson, who's the spokesperson, said, "Our great hope is that 2020 will be the year of equal pay. We are grateful for the support of our male colleagues and also for the overwhelming solidarity for millions of fans and sponsors around the world who have stood with us to fight the USSF discrimination." But damn, I don't see nothing about the men talking about equal pay, dog. I do not see it.
You hate to see it.
So y'all are cap. Okay. Also, we got to talk about your boy Dele Alli, whose real name is Bamidele Jermaine Alli. Just in case you didn't know. Bamidele.
Why you change your name up, dog?
Well, apparently his dad wasn't around. He hates him.
Jesus.
But yeah, Bamidele. Who almost start calling him Bamidele. His dad's Nigerian. This dude went on Snapchat.
Oh no.
Unbelievable. He was wearing a face mask at the airport, and he seen some Asian dude, and he zoomed in the camera and was like, Corona, what? Please listen with volume. This virus gonna have to be quicker than that to catch me. while wearing a face mask in the daggone in the airport and zoomed in on some random Asian dude. First of all, let me just tell you right now, like I'm gonna just say this. This is me. This is Bam talking. Caesar doesn't co-sign what I'm about to say. I'm not really into like putting random people that you don't know, like zooming in on them and like recording them and then putting it on your social media. I'm not into that. I think that's lame. Like that's whack to me already. Also, for Bamidele, you're representing Tottenham, dog. You literally play with the Asian player. Like, the Asian dude is the best player on your team, also.
Way better than you.
Way better. You're being racist like that? Like, damn, dog. Like that? Like, that's so racist, dog. That's so...
That's the time Andre Dele should have tweeted saying that set black people back for 100 years. Because at that point, like, a statement like that really sucks because there's so much already going on talking about we got to stop, like, the racism against black players and stuff. And when you do something like that, it's so stupid, dude. You're so stupid. And it sucks because it's like...
I think Bamidele thinks he's white.
I bet because that dude walking by, how do you know he's even Chinese?
Does it matter?
No, I'm saying, like, how do you know he's Chinese? So I'm saying, like, no, I'm saying, like, it's just racist. Like, you're assuming what the dude is. No, you're assuming what the dude is. And you're assuming that all Asian people have that disease. Virus is so stupid, dude. Like, associating a virus. What if it's like... He would get just upset if someone did the same thing to him relating to something else having to do with Africans or whatever.
Ebola.
Yeah.
Remember?
But like, you're not going to catch me. You're going to be quick at catching me.
Yeah.
You're catching Ebola from these black dudes.
He would have been going nuts. His mind.
Yeah. He would have been flicking off the camera spitting again.
Yeah, trying to fight and all kinds of stuff.
That's so whack, dude. That's like gross to me. It's like really disgusting. And you said for yourself you don't like when people record others. I just think it's way worse when you're a celebrity.
Absolutely. Like, dog, I mean, I'm not even condoning this, but like,
what if that dude's like a Tottenham fan? Sees the back of his head. That's really hurtful, dude. That's like dead ass hurtful.
I'm not even like advocating this, but if you want to do some silly shit with your friends, just send it on WhatsApp to your homies or whatever. If you want to be racist, do it in private.
Yeah, so then I get the screen record like Neymar and read it out loud. Like his messages. Remember Neymar who put his messages
Wait a minute. Are you trying to claim that I say racist things?
No, I'm saying that.
Okay, because you sound like you're trying to snitch this month.
I said then you can put it on WhatsApp like Neymar did, and then post it online so people like me can translate it on air.
I'm trying to cover up his. Trying to cover you gonna snitch on black people.
I will never snitch on you. I'll snitch on you the 1st of March though.
Okay, that's fair. But I'm just like, dog. Like you really put it on your public Snapchat. Out here for everybody to see that you're a goddamn racist loser clown. I'm gonna be
any more reason for me not to like him.
They're on break right now. They're on break right now. But honestly, if I was Tottenham brass, I would suspend him for the first game back.
He should get suspended equal in the amount of games that Gelson Martins did.
Gelson Martins didn't even get his sentence yet. It's about to be so long, probably.
Gelson Martins gonna be playing in 2030.
Gelson Martin can be playing wherever them radio satellite things coming from, wherever them radio signals.
I was like, yeah.
Wherever those radio signals coming from in space, they're gonna have to go transfer there. I don't know if you heard about that, but I just thought that was really shameful. I'm gonna be annoyed if Tottenham doesn't punish him for that. Actually, there were some podcasts that followed us recently. I want to say it was On the Counter podcast. And I'd followed them back when we made a Twitter, and then I heard the clip of them talking about that, and they were saying it wasn't a big deal. So I was like, I'm definitely unfollowing y'all, like stuff like that, because I remember when the Ebola thing was going on, and Morocco canceled having the AFCON in Morocco because of Ebola stuff.
I remember. I mean, I've heard that around the world we can talk about. We remember how big bird flu was. Remember swine SARS. I mean, it's just like. The thing that sucks is it's like, I just think that the energy needs to be consistent for racism when you're the target and when other people are being targeted or your own people are targeting others. Like, the energy needs to stay consistent across the board. I'm all down. The issues that go on in the Premier League, for one thing, has not just only been towards black players.
No, we talked about Asian players getting...
We're talking about Son dealing with stuff.
And the other dude, Park,
who knows? And you were a big fan of Swansea Keesing, and I'm sure something's happened to him. He maybe
talked about it. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's about everybody. We want inclusion and comfort, and everybody to feel comfortable at these games. Everybody to be about the sport and not about race and color and religion. It's not about that.
If Tottenham doesn't suspend Dele Alli, Bamidele for that, honestly, I'm gonna be upset.
Name dropping hard, but yeah.
If they don't suspend Bamidele, Jermaine, I'm gonna be upset.
I agree with you. That's because messed up.
Because remember all the goddamn everything they were trying. I mean, he didn't get suspended, but whatever, all that stuff they were saying about Bernardo Silva with the thing with what's the dude's name that can't cry? Oh, Mendy.
Yeah, making jokes each other.
He put that that cartoon or whatever and said it looked like Mendy, and they're, oh my god, it's racist. I didn't think it was racist personally, but like I could see somebody saying it, but.
And they were saying,
but it became a big deal.
And they were saying it was like it was an inside joke between both of them. They
were saying it was a big deal, and I'm like, yo, dog, like.
Yeah, but like the players saying like, no, like that's like that's how they talk, whatever, or how they're doing thing. But and everybody's blowing up, and I was like, I'm not gonna burn a house down for this.
That was questionable.
Yeah.
This what Dele Alli is doing is like. It's not only racist, but you're perpetuating other racism. Like he didn't invent that. Like he's been seeing people do that and act like that. And he's like adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
And also he's a big name.
It's really messed up too because like Premier League is having a lot. You see a ton of like growth from like Asian fans into the Premier League, and then some of these ownership groups. Some of the owners of this club are Asian, and it's really messed up. Like Newcastle was doing something for that. Like a bunch of clubs are doing stuff in terms of like trying to like about awareness towards coronavirus. I know you don't care like me to bring it up, but an MMA fighter, she's from China. She recently won. She's the first Chinese champion that won a UFC. She moved her entire camp from there to here due to the big breaking out in her city. Like it's legit stuff happening out here.
And he's making a goddamn joke.
You know what? It'd be really funny. It'd be really joking unless like his mom or grandma got it. Then he wouldn't be feeling like it was a joke. It would be serious, wouldn't it?
I wonder. You know what I would love?
It's just not cool to me, man.
You know
it's really not cool.
You know what I would love if they find out who that dude was and he's like, oh really?
I hope
let me go find me a lawyer.
What if that? No, I want that dude to be a pitch invader and stealing them.
Nah, I don't want. I want.
You know what? It wouldn't be funny. It wouldn't be funny if all of a sudden coronavirus was originating in Nigeria, right? Then it'd be an issue.
He don't care about Nigeria.
No, I'm saying, but he wouldn't be doing that.
He doesn't have any.
He wouldn't be zooming in. He wouldn't be zooming in on other black people going, "Y'all not gonna catch me slipping out here."
No, of course not.
No, but it's cool because the dude's Asian, right? No, fuck out of here. That's so whack. No, I said no, it's not right.
Oh, okay. You over here saying some low key racist stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to cover it up for you.
You want to play this game?
Sound like the song. Sound like Jigsaw. You want to play this game?
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 Anyway, okay. Caesar.
Shout out Saw 9.
Damn. Caesar. Big UFC Ceez back in the building. We need that UFC. We need your recap of this John Jones versus
Dominic
Reyes fight, because Caesar, let me just say now.
Can you tell me what you think? Go ahead.
Okay, I know that John Jones won. Mm-hmm. They went the distance, yeah. Mm-hmm. I know that he had his hand up at the end.
He did.
It was in the camera. He had his hand up. He probably didn't have it like this. He had it like this.
He did for this month.
No, he didn't.
His grandma's out there.
Mm-hmm. But I've been hearing that he didn't deserve that dub. Now. I did not watch the fight. I only watch UFC with you.
You do. It's been a while.
And it has been a while because I don't really like UFC. I don't like MMA. I'm not into it.
It's okay. I watch it alone. I have no friends like it either.
Yeah. That's good because you don't need to become more of a bro. But tell me, you said you got bars. You said bars.
I have
you know
bars.
what I'm saying?
I literally have bars.
Bars. So let's hear what you have to say. Okay, this month. Let's see what you have to say about Lorenzo Insigne being black. No, I
was like, wait, about Lorenzo Insigne being black.
Let's hear what you have to say about this UFC match.
I just want to say as a forewarning,
Uh-oh.
I watched this fight 2 times, and the third time I watched this morning, and I took notes I took round by round scores. I did
You
first
did your own
ever.
scoring.
I did. Judge Caesar was in this match.
Oh, God.
I did the 10-9 thingy. I did that.
Okay, so you're telling me you watched this fight?
I watched 3 times because
Dedicated. I can't get that much dedication out of Caesar.
It's only 12 minutes.
Can't get this much out of Caesar.
I mean, I watched the day of, and I watched the next day. I was eating breakfast, and I watched the day.
Okay, well, that's cap, but also...
It's really not, though?
It's not. It is. Okay, but...
I talk a lot during my segment.
This dude, literally, look how much he loved UFC. I can't get nothing out of this dude. But it's okay. You picked me up for soccer, so it's okay.
Okay. Okay, so...
You go to soccer this weekend? What's the deal? You get an email?
I only got an email about Thursday.
Okay.
So...
Damn, you got the joint this way.
I can't read it.
He got a horizontal. Damn, okay. I'm reading the horizontal. He couldn't even do this. He had to read the horizontal. Hell. Jeez.
So...
He reading somebody else's notes. I just called him. Go ahead.
No, it's my notes.
Sure.
All right, so I got...
HTML.
So I'm gonna do. How you gonna do? I'm gonna do a per score.
Caesar, I want you to tell me what's the deal.
Okay.
I trust you more than others.
I'm gonna go per round. My score.
Ooh.
Round 1, I had Reyes winning the first round.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Okay,
myself.
Dominic Reyes winning the first round.
Okay.
And I said, and I mean barely. It can really go both ways.
Okay.
Round 2, I said John Jones.
Okay.
Even though they was not feeling like that on air.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
They was saying otherwise.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. You said even though they wasn't feeling like that, the commentators.
Yeah, commentators
okay.
and the public. The public says, public opinion is that John Jones lost 3-2.
Oh, wait, no! Don't get there. Don't get there. Just
round 3.
Do your rounds.
Round 3. I wrote Reyes or John. Honestly, if they allowed ties, that would be a tie round.
Okay.
But I'll give it to Reyes. Like, I mean, just barely. And I wrote, people are capping so hard about this fight, I swear.
Okay.
So I'm going to just give it to Reyes for principle.
Okay. So there's 5 rounds, correct?
There's 5 rounds.
Okay.
And you're not allowed to give a tie on a round.
Yeah.
It's illegal. So,
whoa.
Round 4, John Jones, absolutely.
Okay.
Round 5, Super John Jones. Like, it's not even, like, breathing close.
Okay. So you got 2 rounds barely to Reyes and 3 to John Jones definitively.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitively. And of course, yeah. So
let's recap that.
It was a very close fight.
Okay,
I'll say that.
Okay, let's go back on the rounds.
Okay.
Round 1, Reyes barely
won only because. Can I go into it?
No.
Okay.
Round 2, Jones, no question.
Close, but Jones second round.
But
he edged it out.
Okay, but no question.
To me, Jones won second round.
Round 3, Reyes barely, but you would say it's a tie.
You could go the other way, but
you could go either way.
You could see the shift happening, the change in the game.
4 and 5, Jones absolutely.
Lord, it's over. Yeah, no.
Okay, all right.
Now I look. I don't like to think people have just in this sport like to make up like these rule sets and how the game's supposed to be like, but it's not a sport. It's really not. It's a fight between 2 men in a cage of fences, a fenced cage. So this is my mindset thinking. If you're gonna go get that thing, go beat him. You're gonna go get the belt. Beat the guy with the belt.
Gotcha.
Whereas you didn't beat him. Just because you did some cute, you had a lot of energy in the first 3 rounds, and you were moving, jumping around, and you hit him. You hit John pretty hard. You hit him a couple times. Mm-hmm. You hit him, and you thought you might have snapped on him. The last 3 rounds, you just were like pooped out, and John Jones was doing whatever he wanted. Why do I have to feel like you deserve? I don't feel like you won that.
I think we've talked about it before. Like when you're trying to get the belt, it's got to be definitive.
Definitive, and like you know what it's reminding me of. This reminded me of when we watched Canelo versus Mayweather. The initial reaction, everybody was like, oh, but when you watch the replay, you watch it again, you're like, he blocked it, he moved out of the way.
He blocked all of them.
Yeah, but people were like, oh, like that. That's how I feel because Dominic is a big dude and he's like getting close. He's doing his head kick. And if you watch all the replays, like maybe 3 of those things connected. Like, for example, one instance, John got punched in the stomach as he was kicking and he falls down. But everybody's like, oh, like, you got knocked. I'm like, dog.
You know why?
You got knocked off balance. Like,
you know why?
Yeah, you know exactly why. So, when I watched that fight, like, even the crazy sequence was John Jones posted on Instagram, which was he's like just getting thrown combos at him. Like, literally, if 12 combos were thrown, maybe 1 hit, 2. It just looks like a whole lot going on. But John is doing this. He's doing head moves, he's bobbing and weaving. I'm like, dog. And he gets out of the way, and moves back, and then he resumes walking the guy down. Look, man, I get it. Some people's style is to be a counter hitter. Like, oh, like you're coming so I can hit you. But if the guy's walking you, and this is how it is. Everybody's saying his style is to
I feel you, by the way.
Everybody's saying his style is to be a counter striker.
Who's that, Reyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me tell you this. How was his style being a counter striker if the whole first round he was walking down John Jones? Then second to fifth, he's getting walked down. Is that really your style, or you just don't have the juice?
Boy, you can't even get walked down in the fight.
He got walked down the whole damn time. The whole damn time, John Jones is walking him down, Reyes is doing this. Reyes did a great job blocking
I'll
defense.
walk your ass down right now.
You wish. John Jones, I'd die first.
Okay.
John Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
John Jones tried 9 takedowns. He got 2. Dominic tried 0, got 0. So, regardless of how close the fight is, John said himself, I got takedowns. Like, there was a factor in the fight that I did something you did not do.
Okay.
So, to me...
Did John get any, like, good connecting punches?
Yes, he did. John actually had a really good kick that, like, literally snapped the dude's face like this, and you saw it, like, on air, like, live. Like how I would do you? It was just like... Yeah, just like you wish you could do. Now, let me say this again. Anybody can see this and be like, Ceez's out batshit crazy, whatever.
I trust you more than anybody you have seen.
I'm not, and I appreciate that because no one does.
That's the thing you're most passionate about.
I'm not. Please shut up. I'm not saying it wasn't a close fight. It's actually one of the better fights I've seen in like years. It was a sensational fight. It was back and forth, but my rule, I don't care, because if every single commission has a different rule set and different states follow different rules, like one is following the unified rules or not, then whatever. Then I'm gonna interpret it how I feel.
Fact.
If I'm gonna go and try to win, if Bam is a champion, I want to go take the belt from him. I need to go beat him, dog. I don't need to go and do really good the first 2 rounds and then have a close third and then you just smoke me the whole end. How am I gonna feel like I beat you? No. He even said on the mic, he's like, "Yeah, I think the first 3 rounds are mine." But I'm like, dog, but the last 2 John definitely won. But that's a championship rounds, like. You can't finish the note someone smoking you, but you got the first 3. It's all good. That's a really sus mindset to even start accepting it. That ruins your sport. That ruins it for you.
And everybody knows the last rounds matter, dude.
The championship rounds are everything. John said it. He's like, he already gets tired in the first. It doesn't really matter. So what do you think John's doing? Just like the Conor McGregor thing. Just like Mayweather does. He just lets you go off and look good in the beginning. Dominic looked amazing. He looked powerful, strong. He was hitting hard, doing combos. He was doing a lot of this movement the whole time. And it's annoying for someone John who just walk somebody down the whole time. Yeah. But when it started getting tired, who started back up? The counter striker. So I was all down for the thing about being his style was counter striking, but you better start the whole match off backing up. If you're doing the first round where all of a sudden you're aggressor, you're hitting, you're chasing down John Jones, and then you stop, are you a counter striker or are you tired?
Well, I think the thing is too, like with the word counter strike, there's a word there, strike. Like you gotta strike too.
And in the beginning, and it's all like people saying, well, he attempted more strikes. Yes, in the beginning, Dominic was throwing. But if you look at the graph, all of a sudden the scales start to even out. You know why? Because one guy's getting tired and one guy was just pacing himself.
That's what happened.
Dominic was doing all this extra. John Jones' body movements was just very simple. And I'm going to keep it real. They can rematch. It'd probably be a great fight. But to be honest with you, I just don't feel like... I don't feel like John Jones lost that fight. Yeah. So, I think
to not have the belt anymore, you gotta lose.
There's definitely issues with the judging, like the score. Like I said 3-2. Mm-hmm. The judges said it was 4-1 is literally smoking meth. Like, I don't know what the hell you're watching. To say John won 4 rounds to 1 is like ludicrous. It's ludicrous to me. Like that come on, dog. Like 4-1.
But what if somebody said 3-2 to Reyes? You wouldn't think that's
No, I don't think you're crazy. I just think that
you just disagree.
I disagree. And I think we're both entitled to see it both ways because I mean, I just think that John Jones won that fight just as much as like Reyes didn't win it and John Jones didn't lose his belt.
But John Jones is also your number 1 sex
symbol, and that's why I watched this 3 times because I'm like, I want to be fair. Like, I don't want to say to John. And every time I watched it, it didn't go like, for example, like I'll admit when we watched DC versus John. In that first round, DC looked way better. Like, he looked like he was, and then
it was just hype though.
But then reality set in. Was what I'm saying. Like, that's just John though. John starts slow. He wants you to hit him.
Smart fighter.
And John Jones is smart. Like, every time Dominic throws, there's some people that when you throw at them, they like look or they do this. John like literally turns his head like this and looks aside and runs away and puts his arms out. Like, they're like, oh, look at him being chased down. I'm like, dog, like, he's avoiding contact and then like go hit him.
You know why John Jones is smart? Because he knows somebody trying to get the belt. It's UFC.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of spectacle.
Yeah.
Any dude that's trying to get a belt is gonna try to knock you out first round. They're trying to get you in the first round.
Dominic has nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to lose.
Like they're trying to win and be a spectacle.
You know what?
So first round knockout.
This is one of the crazier things. This John Jones has the most title defenses in UFC history.
I know you know.
He's been a champion for 10 years. So he won his belt.
But he had some years.
But he's never lost in a title fight. They stripped
for dope.
They stripped him of his belt, but he never lost his belt.
He's on drugs and shit.
Exactly. So who wasn't though? So look, John Jones continues to streak. I mean, it's whatever to me about what anybody thinks in terms of they just Reyes beat him. You can think that, and I don't have a problem. Like we can definitely think that. There's no issue with that. But to me, I don't think John Jones lost that belt. I don't think he even deserved to lose it because
you're the best UFC pundit.
Oh, thank you.
No cap.
Yeah, I just feel like we said before with the Woodley stuff, you gotta go and beat the dude. You can't just give me this stuff.
You have to beat the person that has the belt. You gotta beat them.
Remember they had like that Woodley tie? We're like, come on, dog. Like the guy literally got put on his butt. The one time that John Jones was on the ground was he went to go kick up high and the guy punched him in the belly. So they're like saying that's a big hit. And I wrote a note down. When you're fighting somebody and they like to act like things hurt, like I'm gonna keep it real, dog. If you're punching somebody and they block and you hit their shoulder, that's not like significant to me. So they're counting it as significant strikes. I'm like, that's not a significant strike.
Here's a question.
If you're getting targeted to the head and you dodge and make someone hit your neck, that's a win. That you did the right head movement. You don't want to get hit in the head.
Yeah.
So sometimes they're like counting shit. I'm like, dog, you didn't really in the replay. All the replays they show, like John Jones is like pretty much blocking and he got of course stuck a couple. He's not perfect. He got stuck a couple times. Yeah. But there was nothing that made you go, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
here's a question. When he knocked him down with the hit to the stomach, did John Jones end up on all fours?
No. He literally ended up on 2 feet and an arm and got up, like, just real quick.
That don't count.
Yeah, no. It wasn't nothing insane.
He didn't have to go like, who?
No. He didn't have to go, Lordy.
Then that don't count. You just caught him slipping.
Yeah, he's doing a head kick. Like, yeah, he's gonna hit something. He's probably on his tippy toes when he kicked it. And they got knocked him down.
The dude didn't run up on him and try to ground and pound him after.
No, absolutely not. No, he would never. He would never go into that hellhole that's the ground with John Jones.
He doesn't. He's not a ground fighter, Reyes.
I mean, he never did anything ground wise with John Jones.
Interesting.
John Jones, he did try to wrestle him, and he got. That guy is strong. Like that did not work. It did not happen, and he did do 2 takedowns, but. It's more than Dominic. Dominic did nothing. Did no takedowns. Just did counter striking. And he did. It was effective. I think that 2 things are effective. And historically, lefties bother John Jones. I think lefties bother anybody. It's an awkward angle. It's hard. And John Jones is lefty, but he fights both sides. And lefties are awkward. And he's like a stronger 205. Like he's built stronger. So it was looking. Also, another weird thing I'm gonna say. Look. that Dominic Reyes has the longest torso in world history. It was
let's
weird.
chill,
It was
let's
weird.
chill
It
out,
was
let's chill
weird.
out.
Look at the picture though.
Let's relax. All right,
Yes. Oh, John Jones to me won.
Who do you think he's gonna fight next?
I think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna go to heavyweight. I don't think he's ready for heavyweight. I think John Jones is like in that stage where.
How much is Tyron Woodley? You said Jones is 205.
Yeah,
Woodley's like 180.
Jones said he walks around at 230.
But he gets down to 205.
Yeah.
Woodley's like 180, right?
Yeah, and he goes in at 155.
What? He fights at 150.
I think 150 or 170.
No. Okay, I was gonna say I thought he's like at least.
I think he goes on 170. Yeah.
Okay, I was to say, damn, there's no way that dude's 155.
Yeah.
But why don't they fight? Are they just they can't get in the same weight class?
Who?
Woodley and Jones.
No.
That's not gonna happen.
John Jones is like 6'4" with the wings are like there's like 5'8" or something like that.
No, I'm saying, but as far as weight, that don't matter. It's just weight class.
Yeah, I think that the fight they want to make is the Israel guy against John Jones. He wants to fight John.
Oh, they were like fake talking trash at some point, right?
No, they talk trash a lot all the time.
It's fake though.
Yeah, they want to do Israel, but Israel's gonna fight one of my favorite fighters ever right now.
Who?
He's gonna fight Yoel Romero.
Oh yeah, the Cuban.
Yeah. They're gonna fight. He's on a 3-fight losing streak too, which is cool.
Romero?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, honestly, he won all those fights. It's all cap. He's really good.
Real? Okay.
Yeah. So they want to fight.
He won't renounce Castro, so they're making him lose.
Yeah, you know what it is. So they want to fight, and then they've been talking a lot of trash. I mean, Israel says he like barely cuts anything to get to 185. Lord knows how he's gonna fight a man who's 230 pounds. Is just his size, but. I mean, whatever. There's nothing else for John Jones to do. He's beat everybody in both generations. Like he's beat everybody. So the only thing is the best note that
he beat GSP.
No, GSP is a tiny Canadian. He would murder him.
Did he beat Aldo?
Aldo's literally 145 pounds.
Okay. Did he beat Silva?
Can you relax
he
right now?
He beat Silva, right?
No, he said he'll never fight Silva's idol.
Anderson Silva, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one that broke his leg?
Kick Whiteman.
Get out of here, dude.
And he fought Israel. Israel whipped his ass.
I'm Russell. I was like, dog.
You know what's annoying about that though? Everybody was saying that like Whiteman like beat him. I'm like, dog. He broke his leg kicking you. You didn't really beat him. You're
fired forever. You're not. Your legend status is gone.
No, it's not.
Nah, you're gone, dog. Okay. You're out of the club. You broke your leg with somebody's leg, dog. Get out of here. It snapped too. You're like, this is your legend.
It definitely folded like a broken pencil.
I was like, this guy's supposed to be a legend.
That's one of the wildest videos ever.
I mean, yeah. I'm like, this dude literally.
Like, how much did like signups from Muay Thai go down that year?
You feel me?
You know what?
We're good. All the moms like, you know what? I'm just gonna get CTE.
We're gonna go back to football.
Yeah, exactly.
at least he's not fit. At least you don't see it.
This dude shit just went like that. Anyway, all right, yo. We made a podcast, episode 144. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you follow Ceez on Twitch. Over here thugging out on Apex, getting champion, getting 8 kills and 1900 damage and stuff. I seen him. Make sure you follow the homie X Mufasa's Taquitos. They got a whole community on Discord. Obviously, Caesar was on there the whole time this whole episode. What else? We're on YouTube. You can watch the video.
Tell everybody to check out your episode on the audio face.
I don't want them to check that out until Dan re-edits it.
It's his.
You haven't heard it.
About some
no, you didn't hear it. You just
people's skin.
Okay, damn, this month for real. Is Yoda black or what? Is Baby Yoda black or what?
We'll take him. We need him.
All right, this month
we'll take him.
We'll take him. He got that energy, you know what I'm saying? That comes from melanin.
He got that swag too.
All right, yeah. Next week we'll be having Champions League.
Energy comes from melanin.
Absolutely. Next week we'll have Champions League recaps. Maybe some other stuff will happen too. And then we might be recording another esports / gaming episode. If you want to see our first one, episode 72, if I'm not mistaken, Caesar yelled at me and it wasn't very nice. But yeah, holler at us.